Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to the Terror in the Isles Challenge. This is a segment I'm doing with my good buddy Joe the Horror Man, where we're going to examine films from Terror in the Isles. Not only the theatrical cut, but the television cut as well. Today we're going to be talking about Eyes of Laura Mars. Eyes of Laura Mars is a 1978 film which runs approximately 104 minutes and is directed by Irvin Kershner. Now, he passed away on November 27th, 2010, at the age of 87. He was responsible for RoboCop 2, Never Say Never Again, and probably the best Star Wars film ever. Flip-flops between the original and Empire Strikes Back, which he directed. Now, this stars Faye Dunaway as Laura Mars. She was in Network, Bonnie and Clyde, and Chinatown. Tommy Lee Jones as John Neville. He was in The Fugitive, Lincoln, and The Comeback. And Brad Dourif as Tommy Ludlow. He was in Child's Play, Exorcist 3, and Dune. Now, the budget on this was $7 million, and this had a worldwide gross of $20 million. So it did fairly well. It was also written by John Carpenter. I think we all know who he is. Alright, Eyes of Laura Mars is an interesting film. It's kind of a slow burn, and it kind of comes off a little bit like a giallo. What you have is, well, of course it can't be a giallo because it's not done by an Italian director, or, yeah, it's not in Italy. What you have is Faye Dunaway playing Laura Mars. She had just come out with a book recently of her photography. She's a world famous photographer who takes pictures of basically sex, death, and destruction. And the characters in her life are Brad Dourif, who plays kind of her chauffeur. And she has a manager who was actually the assistant mayor in Benson, I believe. I believe that was his title in Benson. And she starts having these visions. And the visions are of people close to her being killed. And that's when John Neville comes into the story. He is a cop who is investigating the murders. That's basically the story in a nutshell. Not going to get into any more of it than that. Like I said, this is a slow burn, but I like the premise of it. I like the haziness of the 70s atmosphere. Of course, the title. The title is about 7 minutes into the film, but I always like the 70s title cards. I don't know why. Maybe it's just nostalgia. But who really steals the show, in my opinion, in this film is Brad Dourif. Now, he has been in other things besides horror, but I think the reason why he's not taken a little bit more seriously is that he's basically a horror actor. His accent is awesome in this movie. Very impressive. And his acting is just, it just stands out. I mean, I like Tommy Lee Jones in it. Faye Dunaway, she's okay. She never really did appeal to me too much. But she doesn't have to carry the film alone. So that kind of helps, I guess. But yeah, Brad Dourif was a standout in my opinion. And I just think he's a fantastic actor. Always have. I'm going to get to my relatable recommendation, which is going to be, I'm going to go the Carpenter route. And my relatable recommendation is going to be Someone's Watching Me. This was a very impressive movie. I actually got this with the Twisted Terrors collection. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe this got released by Scream Factory. Most of the Twisted Terrors set actually did. Deadly Friends, The Hand, Eyes of a Stranger. I'm forgetting one or two. But pretty much all of them got released, except for Dr. Giggles, which I don't really understand that, but okay. We definitely need a Blu-ray of that. But Someone's Watching Me is a really good early Carpenter movie that was thought lost until the Warner Brothers Twisted Terror collection brought it out. Check out Someone's Watching Me. Don't forget to check out Eyes of Laura Mars. And definitely check out Joe's review and see what he picked as a relatable recommendation. And if you like what you see and hear, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.